known JEEZY for a while, because actually Tip introduced me to JEEZY. I actually did the first Tip and JEEZY record a long time ago and everything, because Tip really believed in JEEZY, so he was putting them on. But first day I met JEEZY, now, you know, a lot of rappers, they talk like they really from the streets, this, that, and the other. But it was funny because I walk in the studio to meet him. This is back when he was managed by Coach K. Shout out to Coach K, who's now Gucci's manager. How crazy is that? But yeah, walked in the studio. I'm talking about JEEZY had about 3-4 guns in the studio. Like, you know, like an artist would have microphones and MPCs, but he just got guns all around the studio. I was like, wow, these artists these days, man, they crazy. I don't even know if he had beef like that. But Jay, he definitely had an arsenal up in that studio, you know. But he was a cool dude. Played the joints. I was almost scared to play the beats. I'm like, man, what if he don't like one? What if he pick up a gun like nigga? You know, that's what DMX used to do. Man, first hand. Back in Sony days, the engineer was messing up the mix. DMX would pick up the gun, point it at him. He done gun butted engineers in the back of the head. Yeah, boy, these some of these rappers wild.
What's your definition of an independent woman?
Well, to me, an independent woman is somebody who can do bad all by themselves. Doesn't have to rely on a man.
A lot of them have their own businesses.
My future depends on me. You can leave them and it won't be no deal because you can still do everything you're doing before that.
I think that a lot of women thinks it means not needing anybody, and I think it means the opposite.
I don't think a woman should define herself as independent by social status or economic class.
You don't have to remind him you're making more money.
You're not going to sit down and let me work all day. As long as he's pulling his weight.
For me, it's not the dollar amount when it comes to a relationship. It comes down to the ambition of your man.
And if it's about a partnership, then really, you give a shit where the money comes from.
You can make less than me, that's okay.
That's what she says.
You know, a person who's a money status, I look at them as a prostitute to labels, a prostitute to material, a slave to cash.
Why is it always like a double standard for a man to be a little cocky with his when a woman, she has to be extremely humble now because she got some money? I don't think that's fair.
So I don't really gravitate towards that whole diva movement. I gravitate towards women.
Beyonce is considered a diva and she's definitely an independent woman.
If you have an ego, then you must go. Period.
Be a power couple. What's wrong with that? Why can't we have power couples?
You have, a married woman can say, I could be independent. I could sit on my own 2 feet.
I choose not to take care of myself by myself. I choose to have somebody.
It's not like I feel like I have to have, a man to complete my life. You know what I mean? I think he should be an addition.
I mean, she's independent. She would be able to sustain without a certain level of stability for herself without me. You know what I'm saying? I compliment her and I add to that.
It's not about, okay, this is what I got, this is what you got, That tends to draw competition.
With independent women, it's kind of tricky.
I feel like I hear that a lot of independent women are getting stuck up more and more as the years go on. They're losing their feminine side. They're going into the realm of being a man.
To find somebody and to find love, you have to be willing to accept the person for who they are.
Like, if you think that you're going to dominate everything and just tell me and be in control of something, then there's no leverage for me to grow.
If he's not thinking that he doesn't have to be independent as well, then he probably, I don't know, I can't stipulate on what he's thinking.
We need to create a way for these relationships to work, and people to have expectations of what they could expect out of someone else.
Women say, I work. First of all, we go into relationships saying what they ain't gonna do instead of what they are gonna do. I work too, I'm not gonna clean up, I'm not gonna do that. Well, you know what, I work. So that don't mean that if your car break, I'm not supposed to fix the car, I still gotta cut the yard. If the burglar break in, I still gotta go get the burglar, and I work.
I think if we want equality, which is what we say we want, then go ahead and own up and accept it.
On this side, we're a team, and I need for you to be a man or do what a man is supposed to do.
And then, but having the man role, we're looked at as if we're probably, you know what I'm saying, gonna instantly try to use. We have the negative factor always down there.
Necessarily controlled by her man, but she can think she can support him the way she needs to.
And she wants a great man in her life, but you know what? She's not gonna go down, go chasing one.
Defend themselves and their thoughts and their ideas, speak up.
The attractive thing about a woman or a man is when they can say confidently who they are, whether it fits the norm or not. To me, that's independence.
No such thing as an independent woman, because we're all dependent upon each other.